How's it going, Dave from Comic Book Investments? So in this video, we're going to look at 5 keys that are heating up, going up in price, and quite a bit by 1100%. Yes, quite a lot. But before I get into the video, if you guys don't notice, we are having a featured auction going on very soon. So get in your consignments. That's right. Send your books to us. We are a consignment center and we run auctions every quarter. So this is our big next featured auction. We also have weekly auctions, but this is for the featured auction, which starts next month. So you only have about a week and a half left to get in your consignments for the deadline for this featured auction. And we are only 5%. That's right. We are by far the cheapest anywhere at all. There's no buyer's premium, so we don't try to do that. This is 5%. Basically, it's just 5% to sell it. Whatever the book goes for, it's only minus 5%. We don't have a buyer's premium, so like places like Heritage and other auction houses, they'll have a buyer's premium where it's like, oh, you'll get, our seller fees are only like 10 or 15% of the sale. But yeah, but then also there's buyer's premium. So when people bid, they bid less. So you get less. Ends up being like 35% with someone like Heritage. But we're only 5%. Also, we have a cap on our fees. That means basically if a book sells for anything over $10,000, there's no fees. No fees after $10,000. We don't take any, you get 100% of everything after $10,000. So after the first 0 to 10,000, we'll take our 5%, but then after that, no fees whatsoever. So get in your books quick. Head over to collectorscomics.com to basically fill out the form for consignment and send your books to us. So the deadline, I said, is in about a week or two. So let's get into the video. First is we got Batman 408. This is that classic cover. Well, I don't know if it's classic cover, but it's a cool cover of Jason Todd stealing Batman's tires off of his, I guess, Batmobile. Kind of looks like that, what is that, a Lamborghini or something that was in that Wolf of Wall Street movie. Anyways, or maybe that's not Batman's car. I'm getting confused. Wasn't in the movie. What was it? It was in the cartoon show or an animated movie or something like that where he's stealing it off the Batmobile. I don't think this is the Batmobile. I think he's just stealing cars in general. Anyways, turns into Jason Todd. Anyways, okay, we got a 9.8 currently selling for $149. Back in May, so 6 months or so ago, it was averaging 101, up 48%. In January, the beginning of the year, it was averaging 110, so that's up 35% from that. And then in 2022, it was about 119, so it's up 25%. So they're doing some Robin movie, like the Robins or something like that. I don't know, where they're going to have all the Robins. So any Robin appearance, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, so on and so forth, is getting a slight boost right now. But in any case, even from January to May, it didn't really drop that much, just dropped a little bit, but it's gone up a little bit. So something like this on a 9.8, I would expect it to be around this price. This book will probably be anywhere from $100 to $200, somewhere in there. Yeah. Next is we got Iron Man 150, battling Dr. Doom. Pretty cool cover. And 9.8 recently sold for $17.10. Yeah, just shot straight up. Not too many sales, but the previous sale, back in May, it was averaging $350. That's up 389%. In January, it was $461. It's up 271%. And then in all 2022, it was averaging about $625. So I was up 174% since then. So it's shot straight up. I know I've had this book, and they just instantly sold since Robert Downey Jr. is going to play Dr. Doom, who also played Iron Man. I don't know what they're going to do with that story, but this book has really, really shot up. That's pretty much the only reason it shot up, for those two reasons. Will there be an Iron Man versus Dr. Doom in the Secret Wars or whatever Avengers movie they're going to call it? I don't know. I really don't know how they're going to do it. There's a lot of speculation and rumors, but we really don't know, because honestly, I don't even think they know fully. I don't even think the script is fully written. If it is, most people probably haven't seen it. Next, we've got West Coast Avengers number 45, versus first appearance of the White Vision. 9.8 is currently selling for $230. In May, it was averaging about 198, so it's up 16%. In January, it's averaging 190, so up 21%. But back in 2022, it was averaging 450, so that's down 49%. But recently gone up. Recently started going up because they're actually going to make the Vision Quest a TV series. Now, after WandaVision ended, I forget, Paul Bettany, I think is the actor's name, I think. Yeah. Anyways, he became the White Vision and then flew away. Well, there's two Visions. at that point? Now I'm trying to remember. Yeah, there's two Visions, and the two Visions fought. But in any case, the White Vision absorbed him. Oh, I can't remember now. It's been so long since I've seen the WandaVision. Anyways, the White Vision flies off. And so then they're like, oh, we're going to do a WandaVision 2 or a Vision Quest or something like that. And then that got put on hold because the MCU has started falling apart. But I guess they're bringing it back and they're making it. And they also made that Ironheart show. Why? I don't know. But anyways, so they're making Vision Quest. I liked the Vision. I liked whatever his name, Paul Bettany, if that's his name. I liked his portrayal of Vision. I like Vision. So I'm reluctantly excited for this. I know how usually Disney Plus shows are. So I'm reluctantly excited. So that's why it's been going on. I mean, this book, when it just was the perfect storm of everything. The Disney Plus was brand new. I think WandaVision was the first show, or maybe the Captain America Winter Soldier was the first show, or Falcon and Winter Soldier was the first show. I don't remember which. But it came out, peak MCU, peak comic book boom, all that kind of stuff. This book shot up to, I don't know, like $2,000 for this book. And it's a very common book, especially in this type of grade. So, and it's been going down ever since, but kind of flatline started swinging back up. Is it going to go back up to its previous highs? No, not a chance. Not in a million years. I don't even think in 100 years. Even if comics keep going the way, keep going up over time, I don't think so. It just won't happen. So, yeah. All right, next is we got Voltron #1, a 9.8, recently sold for $270. In May, it was averaging $242. That's up 12%. In January, it was averaging $227, up 19%. This was part of the comic boom, so in 2022, it was averaging around $465, down 42%. This has been going up recently. You can even see on the graph a slight uptick. They're making a Voltron movie. I don't know much about Voltron, to be honest. Be truthful with you. I know, isn't it kind of like the Transformers before the Transformers, but in Japan? Don't know. Can't tell you much. Other than they might make a movie, or movies in the works, or I don't know. We'll see. We'll wait until there's more concrete evidence. All right, last is Detective Comics 58, first appearance of the Penguin. He is not on the cover, though. Now, this book is very rare, not that many, but a 2.0 recently sold for $5,280. Hey, that's exactly how many feet are in a mile. And in 2020 was the previous sale for $4,455. That's up about 19%. And then before that was 2018 for $4,080, up 29%. And then before that, for 2.0 was back in 2008, and it sold for $432, up 1,122%. Man, up quite a bit. Still on the upswing. Still going up. I watched the Penguin show. I'm 2 episodes deep into it. It's okay. It's great. It's a good show. Well acted. Well everything. The costume obviously is amazing. I'm not really into mobster shows. What was that one show that was really popular? The Sopranos. Never was into that show. I tried watching it 6 months ago. It was on whatever streaming service. I'll try it. I'll watch episode 1. Turn it off. I was just like, it's just not my thing at all. But there's a couple tidbits where I'll continue watching it a little bit here and there. There's not really much on that I'm really watching. The Vince McMahon documentary is pretty good. But nonetheless, Penguin is very popular right now. The show is very highly rated. Will this get more seasons? I don't know. It could be like a Sopranos thing. So the first Penguin, we'll probably see continuous bump after bump after bump after bump. Just continually going up. So, and it's a super rare book. So don't be surprised if this book keeps on climbing over time. Have a great day, and don't forget to check out collectorscomics.com.